potassium-rich diet, exercise, limit their alcohol intake. Obviously children, we're hoping that they're not having alcohol, but excessive alcohol can be detrimental. Likewise, smoking is actually toxic to bone and its resorption and building mechanism. Exercise plays an important role just in their general well-being, but if walking is one of the best forms, because as you pound and plant your foot, you're maintaining your bone density. You won't build it, but you'll maintain density. Do you mind telling me how it was that you had discovered you did have osteoporosis, and how did your doctor go about treating you?
Well, before I came to Portsmouth, I'd had quite a lot of back pain, and I'd gone to the doctors, and he just said everybody gets back pain, take some paracetamol, and this went on for some time. I moved to Portsmouth, and the new doctor that I went to said, haven't got your information yet, but tell me your height and weight. So I said I was 5'8½", which I used to be, and I hadn't dawned on me that, and she said, no, you're not. So I thought, well, why should you say that to me? So she then said, come over here, and she measured my height, which unfortunately was very scary, because instead of 5'8½", I was 5'2½".
Right.
And so she said, I think you should go to QA and have a scan.
Right. So
Which is what I did, and that was how it was found.
Right, and that was the DEXA scan.
It was the DEXA scan.
We look at picking up patients who have had these low trauma fractures and look at seeing, have they got that thinner, more porous bone, more likely to break? And if need be, we can get them started on treatment that can actually build that bone and hopefully prevent further fragility fractures. So how have you found it since you've had the treatment for your osteoporosis?
Considering the state that probably the doctor I met would know more than I, the state of my silly old back, it's been absolutely amazing, because I'm afraid this was about 20 years ago. And so I've pretty well worked my way through the various systems, I think. But I think I've managed brilliantly. I wouldn't have done had I not had treatment. But I live an incredibly normal life, doing exercise and eating properly. And in a way, I'm jolly fortunate, because since I've been diagnosed, I haven't had pain. Some people do, but I've been really blessed because I haven't had pain.
Osteoporosis itself is silent. You wouldn't know you had it unless you had a low trauma fracture or you'd been scanned prior for whatever reason. So around people's limitations, but there's all sorts you can do. There's armchair activities, Pilates, Tai Chi. You're wanting to improve that muscle strength. So if you can improve your muscle strength and then maintain that muscle strength, it's supporting your skeleton, which itself can aid your balance, less likely to fall. If you have got aches and pains in your joints, it can, if the muscle strength can be helping in that way as well to ease pain.